Okay, I hope everyone can hear me. My name is Chaz, and I want to welcome you to the G Suite Apps Brown Bag session. This is the third session in the Google Instructional Brown Bag series. This session should take about a half hour to 40 minutes and will contain basic useful information on using Google Docs, Google Sheets, and Google Slides. Google has a full array of applications to help you be productive and efficient in your completion of your daily tasks. The three that we will be focusing on today, Google Docs, Google Sheets, and Google Slides, fall under the collaborative section of the G Suite's application. With them, you can create and share data, ideas, and concepts in real time. With the Google Docs, you can create and edit text documents right in your web browser. No special software is required. Even better, multiple people can work on at the same time on the same document, and you can see the changes made in real time, and everything is saved automatically. We're going to go through and look at some of the features of Google Docs. You can open up a new Google Doc by using either the New button and going under Google Docs and a blank document or from a template. Or you can use what is called the waffle button up here in the corner and click on the Google Docs apps. And here again you can start a blank document, or you can start a new document using any of one of the templates available in the template gallery, or you can open up an existing doc underneath. If you look here under the template gallery, here are templates that have been made by people that work for McClatchy, and additional templates can be uploaded. And then under the General tab, templates can be used that are from Google. If you'd like to submit a new template, you can click the Submit Template button. You can select a document. And as you can see here, I have a pre-made template. Just select it and click Open. You can choose a category for which it'll be under. Say letters, since it's a letterhead. And you just click Submit. Now sometimes you may have to right-click here and reload your screen for the template to show up, but this one did show up immediately. If you click on the three dots underneath the template, this will allow you to either edit the template, change the update the info, which is the category in which it's under, or you can remove the document completely from the gallery. And again, you may have to reload the screen. We'll use an existing document and go through and take a look at some of the features that we have here. On our toolbar, we have options for printing, undoing, redoing, paint format, which allows you to select and change the format. It's a lot like it's things you'd find in like Word or other word processing applications. You can make changes to the format of the text. You can add a link by clicking here, and you can just simply put in like www.mcclatchy.com or whatever link you'd like and apply it. You can change the alignment and things of that nature. Here we can we have what's called clear formatting, which will allow you to change the formatting back to default. Oops. Under the File menu item, we can go to Share, and this is probably the most useful and part of the whole thing is this allows you to add a new person and share the document out to them. You can either type in their name, or you can type in their email address, and it will bring that up and allow you to add them. You can change the go here to change the permissions that this person has for this for the document, and you can also add a note telling what the document is for. Under the advanced link, we can come here and we can make changes to a person that's already added. We can take or copy a link out and import it into, say, like a website or web page, that type of thing. You can change your message or discard it. You can send a copy to yourself, paste the actual document into an email, and also change what all users will be able to do within the document. If you click send, it will then send an email to the person and allow you to make changes to what that person can do. If you shared it out, that person is then able to open it up, and you can see the changes that they are making. You can see where they are in the document, if they change their position, and you can also see them if you look up here. You can see who is logged into your document. If you look under file here again, you can see a revision history. You can see by color coding who's made what changes and when, and this history will go clear back to the creation of the document. To get out of the revision history, you just click the back arrow up in the left-hand corner. There's also other things you can do. You can download the document under different formats. You can publish it to the web. You can email it to collaborators, or email it to other people as an attachment. And this attachment can be like a PDF, Word document, different types of files, or you can just paste the item itself. Document details provides you with the location, who owns it, and when it was last modified, and by whom. Under Edit, as you see, it's like most word processing applications. You have your basic options. It does have Paste Without Formatting, which allows you to copy a piece of text, and then you can paste it without having the formatting of that text. And there's also Web Clipboard. With this, you can paste a piece of text, or copy a piece of text into it, and then you can, if you're having problems pasting from this document into another document, or somewhere else on, like, say, on the web, or in a different application, you may want to try this and see if this will allow you to do it. And then with this, you can clear all items. Under View, View allows us to change the mode of the document itself, so that nobody can make changes, and you can make the changes here. You can put in a suggestion So say if I wanted to change the font, the changes would have to be okayed by the owner before they'll be accepted. If you make a change and it's rejected, then that change will just simply go away. It'll be deleted. View also provides us with, you can show the ruler, equation toolbar, which is a toolbar that allows you to enter equations. Spelling suggestions turns that on and off automatically. It also has compact controls, which will hide the menu items, which can be restored using the arrow here. You can also hide it using this arrow. Or you can go full screen, which would hide the toolbar and the menu items. That can be restored using the escape key. Just hit escape. Under insert, you can insert different objects into your document. Here we'll insert an image. As you can see, add image, it's asking, do we want to accept it? We say yes. We'll turn that feature off. There's different things you can add, charts, tables, comments, things of that nature. Page numbers or page count, so you can keep track of how many pages is in your document. Header and footer. You can also add a header and footer by just double-clicking on the document. The problem with this is, and I discussed this in the last session, is the fact that there is no real way to get rid of a header or a footer in the document. Once it's applied, you can click out of it and it will disappear, but once you click back into it, it will always reappear again. You can also insert a table, and you can do that under the table menu item, and as well as make changes, delete a row, delete columns. You can distribute columns, rows, things of that nature, and you can also delete the table. This is pretty much allows you to format and manage the tables that you have. Formatting will allow you to change text, the look of text, how it's text is spaced, things of that nature, capitalization. It'll also has the clear formatting option here, so you can remove any formatting that you might have and revert it back to default. It is also like some of the features are dependent upon what is highlighted. If you have the image highlighted, for example, you can now make changes to the image. You can crop it, you can add lines around it, you can replace the image. You can also add like a descriptive text to the image. So when it is then moused over, it will then show up. And you can change that, you make it anything you want. Under tools, we have options for spelling. You can explore things. You can what that means is it will go out online and do a Google search. You can look for definitions, word count, things of that nature. You can open up keep notepad and take notes on the document, or if you have an existing notepad for the document, you can utilize it to read the document notes. It has a script editor, which will allow you to do scripting in JavaScript. It only uses JavaScript. And I know it's a little advanced, but you can, with this, if you know JavaScript, you can create macros and things like that, and that can be very helpful. This also has preferences for replacing text with different things. Like if you type in a parenthesis C within parentheses, it'll make the copyright symbol, and this will do that for different things. For add-ons are neat little utilities that can add functionality to your Google Docs. Say if you want a thesaurus, you can just click on the thesaurus. You can add it for free. Most of them are free. Some of them do cost money. And it'll ask you if it's allowed to have access to different functions within Google Docs. You click allow. And then this will give you access to the synonyms of different words, and you can just find the synonyms for that word, which I guess test would be test. You can also manage your add-ons by going to manage. You can share them with people. Under the manage option, you can go to help. You can report an issue or problem with it, and you can remove it altogether if you're no longer using it or find something better. Okay, is there any questions so far in using Google Docs? Is there anything I might have missed that you wanted me to go over? Anything like that?
Nothing for me. That was good.
Okay. We'll move on to Google Sheets. So what can we do with Google Sheets? We can handle task lists, create project plans, analyze data, charts and filters. You can create and edit spreadsheets directly in your web browser. It doesn't need any additional applications or anything. And like Google Docs, multiple people can work on the same document simultaneously, and you can see their changes in real time. Let's go over a few of the features. Again, to create a new doc, you can just go here to the new button in Drive and create it either from a spreadsheet or a template, or you can go to the waffle button and go to the Sheets app, and you can start a new document, blank document, or you can use a template. You can upload templates just as you could in Google Docs under the McClatchy tab, or you can open up existing files in the Google apps as well as you could in Google Drive. So let's go ahead and open up spreadsheet. As you can see, the toolbar layout is pretty much the same. It can also do data type as well as formatting the text, and you can also change the formatting for selected border or selected cells or arrays. And you can merge cells, things of that nature. You can also designate how you want your text to look or your data to look within the cell. Under File, it has Share, and it has pretty much all the other options that Google Docs does. It does have the import feature, though, which allows you to import comma delimited or tab delimited files, different things like that. To do so, you just select the file, click Select. It will then ask you how you want the file added to your spreadsheet. You can create a brand new spreadsheet. You can insert a new sheet. You can replace the existing spreadsheet with the new data. You can replace the existing sheet. append rows to the existing sheet, or replace data at the selected cell on the existing sheet. Let's go ahead and insert it to a new sheet. And here we have options to how it's going to, or what it's going to look for to designate what is text. So I think the best practice is probably to detect automatically, although you can look for tab, comma, or you can put in your own custom symbol and delineate it that way. So let's go ahead and detect automatically. Click import. It will then import the data into a new sheet. You can then come in here and make changes to the sheet. You can delete it, duplicate it, copy it, change the color, background color. You can protect it or hide it. You can move it left. You can move it right. If there were any comments, you could view comments, that type of thing. So we can go ahead and just delete that, and it will come up and ask you if it's okay. You say yes, and it's fine. Under the File menu item, we also have the document details and print, and as I said, the other things that the Google Docs has. Under Edit, it allows you to add or to remove values, rows, columns, and cells. You can clear notes. It also has a paste special option, which allows you to paste data according to specific conditions. We do have a takeaway that does contain information on copying, pasting in sheets, and the paste special option as well. So you can look for that. Under View, View will allow you to freeze rows or columns. If we highlight this particular cell, we can go in here and we can tell it up to this current row. This will allow us to scroll up and down without moving this, and thus hiding the header information that we want. We can also do column. Whoops. We can freeze the column, and then that way that column is not hidden once it's scrolled over. To remove the freeze for the rows and the columns, you just come in here and say no row, no column, and it will go back to normal. View also allows you to show formulas. That way you can make sure you know where your data is coming from. And if you want your data to come back, you just uncheck that. Insert allows you to insert rows, columns, and cells. You can also insert a new sheet. You can insert functions. It will show you the 5 main functions, but it will also give you the option for under the more option, you can open up and it will show you a listing of all the different types of functions that you can use in Google Sheets, and it's a pretty extensive list. We do have this list in the takeaways as well. And of course, also under there we have the regular things, charts, images, links, things of that nature. Under Format and Number, you can change the data type of the cell or of a range. That way you can make sure that the data is put in correctly and also make sure it's formatted correctly. Then of course you have your text options, how it's aligned, how it looks in the cell, things of that nature. Conditional formatting provides options that when you put certain data in, it will make changes to how that data is presented. And then, of course, clear formatting, which will remove formatting from the cell itself, or the range of cells, or whichever. Excuse me. Under data, we can change how our data is sorted. You can the thing about using this though is whenever you use this, it will sort all the data. So if you it'll include header information and things of that nature. If you don't want your headers to be included in the sort, you will have to highlight an array, and then you click the sort range and tell it data has header row, and it will then change the sort of the range without sorting the header information. And then we can just undo that, and everything will go back to normal. That's undo is one of the best things I can think of to use. It gets you out of so many mistakes. So data under the data option, we also have filter options available. You can create new filter views, things of that nature. You can create a pivot table and validate your data. Under tools, we can create new forms. It has a script editor. You can do spelling. Pretty much most of the things. You can protect the sheet, much less you can protect the Google Docs document. Notification rules that will tell you when any changes are made, how to notify you, what to notify you with, that type of thing. And of course, it has add-ons, and these add-ons will be different from the Google add-ons, but they have a lot of the same kind of functionalities and things like that. You can do a search for them by word or by category. Is there any questions on Google Sheets? Okay. There's no questions there. We'll go back and go on to Google Slides. Google Slides, with Google Slides, you can create and present professional pitch decks, presentations, and training modules, much like we're doing here, and we can do a lot of other different things with it. We can go through some of the features here. Again, just like slides and sheets, or docs and sheets, slides, you can get a new or start a new slide presentation by using a blank presentation or from a template, or going into the Slides app. You have the existing slides, you have the template gallery, so slides from Google and slides from McClatchy. So let's start a blank slide. As you can see, the toolbar is arranged mostly like docs. It does have some other features. You can change the background, different colors. You can choose an image, things of that nature. You can change the layout of the slide, so you can, if you don't want to use the title slide, or you want to use a different type of slide for the title or for the body of the presentation, you can make changes here. Themes. This will designate what type of formatting you're going to use for your headers and things like that. What kind of layout, what the layouts will look like, things of that nature. And transition will allow you to make transition between your slides, and also allow you to animate your text And you can test that by just clicking the play button. And then it says it needs to be on click, so we just click, and then you see it fade in. Now make sure whenever you do this, you stop the test to go back to normal. All right, and under File, we have it as pretty much like Google Docs and Google Slides. We do have an Import Slides option, which will allow you to import slides from other presentations. And with that, you can also right-click to utilize some of the right-click menu options. This has a lot of the same options as is on the toolbar. Some of it is conditional as to what you can do. If you don't have anything selected, it won't allow you to copy or paste, but well, there. Under Edit, again, you have a lot of the same options, a lot of redundancy in Google Slides. If you have, and again, these are conditional, if you have the slide checked, it'll allow you to delete or duplicate them, copy and paste, things of that nature. Under View, we can start the presentation to present it. We can change the animation, which would be the transitional or the text animation, and we can also change the master of a theme. So if we wanted to add the McClatchy logo to our theme, we can do that. It will then change that theme or that particular type of slide, but not the others. So you'd have to add that to all the types of layouts for it to apply. And then whenever you create a new slide, it will then have that logo. View also has an option to change how your text boxes and images are snapped to different points in the slide itself. You can use grid, and as you can see, it kind of stutters when it goes up and down, left and right. What it's doing is snapping to an invisible grid behind the slide itself. If you go to Guide and snap the guides, you can see the line there, and what that is doing is that's aligning it to the center of the slide horizontally, and then or vertically, and then if you move it down, it'll align it to the middle horizontally. So. All right, insert. Here you can add a text box, images, just pretty much like with Google Docs. You can add word art, which will give you some added features. You can make changes to the fonts and size and things like that. You can also add new slides to your slide deck and import slides under the insert option. The slide menu item, you can add new slides, duplicate and delete. You can edit the master, much like you can under View. And you can navigate your slides going next, previous, first, and last. Under formatting, again, it's conditional as to what it can do by what is highlighted. You can make changes to the text, how it looks. You can clear the formatting of it. You can change the color, things of that nature. If you have an image, and I have it under master, so you can't change it, but you can change it if you go into the master and change it. You can then make changes by cropping, replacing, resetting, and it also gives you the alt text option. Arranging, what that allows you to do is if you have an image or you have text on top of text, that type of thing, what you can do is, as you can see, the image is on top of it. You can make the arrangement and send it backwards, or send it to back, and it will put the text over the image. You can also center the text box horizontally, or the image horizontally or vertically. You can do that with the text boxes as well. And you can rotate it however you want it. Under tools, we have options to do a spell check, explore, things that you would normally find in Word documents, that type of thing. It does have Q&A history. Q&A history relates to Q&A, which you can use, and I'm not using, but you should probably use it today, where it gives you the option to for the users to ask questions by logging into a website. So I can turn this on, and as you can see, it will. This is what the presentation view looks like. You can start it new, and then it'll give you this option to ask questions at this site. And that site looks like this. You can type in and submit it. And then you'll see the question appear here. And of course it has the table. You can add a table, format them, things of that nature, just like we did in Google Docs. Okay, is there any questions on Google Slides? Anything I might have missed? Anything you have any questions on? Okay, that concludes our presentation for today. I want to thank you very much for attending our brown bag session for basic G Suite apps. Please be sure to take a look at the takeaways available. We will send you that link in an email. We'll also be sending you a survey. If you would please fill it out to help us improve our training sessions. And please look for additional brown bag training sessions that will be coming soon. We'll have some more advanced stuff. I have a question here from Paul. How do you get more advanced training on Google spreadsheets, arrays, VLOOKUPs, tying cells from one spreadsheet to another, to cells to another, etc. Well, Paul, we'll be having, as I said here, we'll be having additional brown bag training sessions coming up, more advanced, that type of thing. So please be on the lookout for that, and we'll be putting out an email on that type of thing. So that concludes our presentation. If there's no more questions at all from anyone, last chance. All right. I hope everyone has a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you again.